Hello everyone, hi, it's Darlene, Super at 60. What you see before you is a little grocery haul that I just did. And really it's really not a small grocery haul for my husband and I. It's just a regular grocery haul. There might be a few things here and there missing that I would have normally picked up but just didn't need. But this is what we use on a normal basis. I usually shop about every 2 weeks. Yeah. And then I keep a good supply of meat and canned things. Although you'll see that big tower of cans over there. I was kind of, I had depleted some of my canned things from my downstairs pantry, and I wanted to just kind of catch up on that. So I'll take you through just a few things here. Nothing crazy fun, but all real life, that's for sure. All right, there is some non-fat dry milk. Now that is actually for baking purposes. I'm gonna use that in my breads, and I was low on it. So there's some coffees, I was low on that. I love French vanilla. I don't normally, sometimes I shop at Walmart. Like today I had to because I just needed to pick up, I did. I'm hurting everywhere after this fantastic past weekend that we just had. I'll let you in on that in just a little bit. I got some Jimmy Dean. I have a recipe that I need that for, and I also have some in my freezer that I'm going to be making a pizza with. This, I stopped at Food Line real quick, and I got this some really nice hamburger meat that we can just throw on the grill sometime. I also got some over here. Same store, just different kinds of meat. Same idea. Already pressed out for me. This, yes, that's a bread, a store-bought bread, boo me. But there's not any bread left, not any. We just went through it all, and I haven't had 5 seconds to even start thinking about making any today. So back here in the corner, I have some frozen peas. I have a great recipe coming up for you guys. I cannot wait to even do it. And here are the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, a whole bag of them. I never bought them like that before, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Pepperonis, this is for some pizza. I'll be making some pizza. Back here, this was just on sale. We've had this before or something similar to this, and it's just something with a baked potato or some cut up potatoes and green beans would be, will make a really nice meal for my husband and I. Just stocking up on a few more butters. I usually buy at least 3 milks. We can put 2 or maybe even all 3 of these right now since I have some in the refrigerator up here. I am so out of breath because I just pulled in all this stuff from the car. And I just really quick put it up on the counter here because I didn't want anything going bad. Anyway, this I thought was kind of cute, but I didn't realize it was so big. I mean, it's a real placemat size, and I really had in my mind, I was thinking like a trivet, more trivet size. But I'll use it for something, I'm sure. And these big guys back here, I mean, they're massive. They're so big. I usually shop Aldi. I love Aldi. Just, I don't know about you, but I cannot for the life of me figure out their pickup scheduling. I just cannot figure it out. I don't know how to do it. And I used to. I guess I have to just pay more attention to it. Anyway, I didn't realize these were so big. So yeah, we got 2 of them. We have a party coming up this weekend. I'll take a bag and a bottle of salsa or something like that with me, along with some other stuff. Got some half and half for my husband. He likes that. This Equate bottle. That's for both of us, I guess, on occasion, you know. Always have sour cream. I always have sour cream, and my favorite Italian sweet cream, whether I buy it at Aldi or whether I buy it at Walmart. I just like that. And yes, I am learning how to make my own Italian sweet cream, and as soon as I nail it, I'm gonna do it for you. All right, I did pick up some extra measuring cups because I have some things of flour, different kind of flour all around in different bins. And I kind of like to keep some of these cups in there permanently and not have to switch out all my measuring spoons from my other sets that I use. This Pioneer baking mix, that was at the Food Line, and that was on sale. It was going out of, I guess they were discontinuing it, so they weren't going to have it anymore. And I thought, well, I'm going to pick that up. I never had a buttermilk baking mix, and I don't even use baking mix very often, actually hardly ever. But have any of you ever used the Pioneer brand, and is it any good? I don't know. Did I get what's the word, stooped or cooped or what? I don't know what the heck is the word. I'm so frazzled right now. Anyway, you know, duped maybe, that's it. Now, you might be thinking, what is that? Well, a lot of you probably use this, and I have to admit, I've never used an imitation vanilla before. I just never have. I always bought the real stuff. And then, whoa, the prices they're just going through the roof. So yeah, I did make my own. It's still not ready. It still has a real alcohol smell to it. And so that just tells me it's not ready yet. So as soon as that's ready, then I'll have a good amount of real vanilla to go again. But in the meantime, I am going to use this. And you know what? I'm going to do a taste tester and see if I can really tell the difference between the real stuff and this imitation stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Huh. All right, some Goya, some more coconut milk, and that again is for another recipe. Oh, this recipe I can't wait to do for you guys. I think you're gonna love it. And a little bit of extra, condensed sweetened milk because I use it on occasion. Not a whole lot, but on occasion I like to have at least some around, especially when I'm working on making some flavored coffee creamers. Finally got my bread flour. I have looked everywhere. Wasn't at Walmart. It's never at Aldi. And so it wasn't at another Walmart either. So I don't know what's going on there. So I stopped at Food Line, and sure enough, there it was. And it wasn't even all that expensive. $2.29. Yeah, I think it was $2.29 for the 5-pound bag. So I was happy with that. All right, got some salsa for another recipe. And some chili sauce, just because, I'm falling in love with chili sauce these days. I love it. I'm gonna make my chili soup again soon. Even though it's going into the summer, we still have it and we still love it, and it does require a little bit of chili sauce. And peanut butter. I always love to make sure that we have plenty of peanut butter, so we have a tower of it here. I don't know if we like great value peanut butter or not, but how bad could it really be? So when you're in a pinch, I just got that. So, and it's just Lou and I know it's funny, and you're looking at these gigantic peanut butters and wondering, you know what? Well, I like to make peanut butter cookies, yes, but I also, one of these will go downstairs in my little can stash, just in case kind of shelves that I have down there. And there is another salsa. I have some green peppers. Those will go into something nice and fresh. And then here's a bunch of, well, back there in the back, if you can see that, that is something called, and maybe some of you guys use this, whoops, gotta go the wrong way. Zatarain's buttermilk biscuit mix. Anything you guys have ever used before, please let me know. I will give it a try. But again, it was kind of a going out of business, not gonna be here anymore. So I grabbed it, I think it was $1 for the box. So I got 2 boxes of it. I mean, how bad could it really be? Anyway, here's some bacon down here because you just cannot be without bacon. And I do love the hickory smoked bacon, so I splurged on that. Some mozzarella because, yeah, I am making a pizza. Nothing better than a homemade pizza, homemade sauce with some green peppers, some sausage, Italian sausage, and pepperonis. Oh my goodness, and mozzarella cheese. I think that is my favorite pizza in the world. And maybe if my husband didn't hate onions so much, I would put onions on mine. So then I filled up on canned stuff because we just needed it. Some cream corn, some green beans because we eat green beans all the time. The peaches here, it's so rare that you can find sliced peaches in their own juice. 100% in their own juice, and not in that thick syrup or half syrup or whatever. That's just, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, taro green beans back there. I got some cream of chicken soup because I like to use that. And no, I have not made my own yet. Don't even know if it's worth it yet, but maybe one of these days I'll give it a try. I have 2 cans of peach pie filling back there, just in case. I make all kinds of things with that, whether it's a crumb or a pie, or just take some store-bought pie crust, cut out little circles and make little pie tarts or something like that out of them. Sometimes I'll do that just for something special. Sliced carrots. Can't remember what I bought that for, but that's for something specific. Oh, and the strawberry filling, those are for a recipe coming up that I'll be taking with me this weekend. The lime juice, I never buy limes, I never buy lime juice, but I do have a recipe like I told you, and it's pretty much all that same recipe with the coconut milk and those skinless, boneless chicken thighs and the peas, I think, yeah. Those are all gonna be in the same recipe. And then back here, I wanted to make some more raisin cinnamon bread. So I did buy some more raisins. Some mixed vegetables back there. It's always good to kind of have those. And some more sliced carrots. And then this, we don't ever use those, but I wanted to pick them up. They had a really good deal on them, and I want to use those for my little special stash downstairs, because you never know when you're gonna need to crack open a can of store-made soup. And I'm super at 60, and that's pretty shameful for me to be showing this, isn't it? but hey, I'm real, and that's real, baby, right there. And right flat in front of me is some powdered sugar that I was in need of for another recipe. So a lot of stuff here is already allocated towards a recipe, and a lot of the stuff here is for a baking need that I'll need in the near future. And a lot of this stuff is stuff that we just use on an everyday basis. Yeah, every day. All right, well, I want to thank you. This was a real short video. I wanted to give you a real quick little grocery haul. I know you all love them. I like them too. Why? Let's figure that out. I am gonna make a crock pot recipe for you today, and yes, I'm very excited. I love the crock pot. It's a Thai peanut chicken recipe, and ooh, I've never made it before, but it sounds so incredibly good. So I love trying new things with you guys. If you've ever made this or anything like it, let me know in the comments below. And if you're just passing through and you like what you see, give me a like. Everybody, please give me a like. It helps Super at 60, really it does. And leave me a comment, because I just love hearing from you. I consider you my friends. So just leave me a comment of any kind, whether it has to do with the recipe or a recipe you'd like to see or something you don't like. Just let me know. Please, just let me know. I can handle it. Trust me. I've got kids. I can handle it. So yeah, today is Thai peanut chicken in the crock pot, and it's really dinner for two. It makes 3 because I'm cutting the recipe in half. I'll put the whole recipe below for you. It does say it serves 6. So I'm cutting it in half, and we're gonna do the recipe for 2. And if it's just one of you out there, go ahead and make it for 2, and then you'll enjoy some leftovers. Because I imagine with all the flavors that are in this, I think it might even be better the next day. You know how spaghetti sauce is like that? Well, this might be like that too, when you see all the ingredients in the recipe. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This is a 1/4 cup of salsa. Any kind of salsa you have, just go ahead and put it right in. All right, and then we need a 1/4 cup, or yeah, I'm just gonna put in about 1/8 of a cup of peanut butter. I should really be able to do this with my eye, and I should. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. This is plenty peanut butter, and that's going in. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. Can't remember where I got this recipe. I'm so angry when I do that. I like to make sure that I remember, you know, what cookbook I saw this in and how long ago and where and when and all that good stuff, but got no clue on this one. Sorry, guys. All right, and now we need a 1/4 cup of coconut milk. I've tried all kinds of coconut milks out there, you know, canned coconut milks for recipes. And this Goya is absolutely the best. They make really good products. I love all their stuff, their beans and everything. All right, there it goes. I wish that I could have made this in my little tiny crock pot, but it's just gonna be too much for that. All right, we need 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Oh, I love using lime juice. I don't do it very often, but when I do, I get all excited and I think, why don't you use this more often? Just lime juice in a bottle for this, okay? If you happen to have a fresh lime, and you want to squeeze it up, that's just fine. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. This, like I said, this is the low sodium. So, whoa, I guess we'll have a lot of soy sauce. That comes out really fast. So be careful with your soy sauce. And now, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. You know what? I'm using monk fruit today, and I need just 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah. Just to sweeten it up. I can see how sugar would be a little necessary in this dish. And now we need 1 chopped garlic clove. That's going to come out to about 1 teaspoon. There's my teaspoon. There it is. And I'm going to use the squeeze garlic in the tube. Have you all ever used this? It's so good. It is just so good. All right. And then I also need 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Okay, you can use this. You can use ginger powder, the dry form, or you can use a fresh ginger and just cut it all up. Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. Make sure that you use the full amount given, whether it's my half recipe or the whole recipe. All right, let's give this a good stir. When I do a crock pot dish, I always like to start my crock pot as soon as I get it out. And while I'm getting all my ingredients together, it smells incredible. It does, it really does. But I like to get it out. So things like, I don't know, like this peanut butter. It's gonna melt immediately because the crock pot is on low. And it's really just letting everything melt together so beautifully. Just kind of give it a little bit of a head start. The chicken thighs that I'm using today, the full recipe calls for 2 pounds of chicken thighs cut up. I am going to do, I think it's about 1 pound, maybe, I think it's like more like 1.5 pounds. Yeah. Oh, the smell of this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That peanut butter and ginger and the soy sauce. Just terrific. Now, like I said, my chicken is frozen, but this kind of flash frozen, you know, the kind you get in a bag, which I have never bought before, but I'm gonna go ahead and put in 3. Yep, let's leave it at 3. I'll put this other one away. I thought maybe 4 would work, but I'm thinking right now 3 looks pretty good. All right, let's turn it over. Just get it in there. Really nice. Now, as soon as it thaws a little bit, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cut it up just a little bit, maybe into like thirds, just thirds. And then I'll just let it go. It says 8 hours, but since this is just a smaller amount, I'm gonna set it for 6. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.